Hey everyone, this is used to be 803. I was watching one of my favorite movies a few days ago, and when I was talking to my friend, I told him how this movie became like uh, gave me like a metaphor, or whatever you want to call it, a philosophy on something on life. He was going through a lot of stuff, and I was able to use this. And I think it would help other people out too. If you're dealing with depression or if you're trying to change your life, become a new person, lose weight, stuff like that. If any of you are familiar, there's a movie and there's a book called The ShawShank Redemption. Now, it's a Stephen King book, Stephen King, movie stuff about a man who is wrongfully accused of killing his wife and her lover, and he gets sent to prison. And after like 30, like 20 some, 30 some years, he breaks free. And all the stuff that goes on in that prison is just corrupt and blah blah blah. So now, if you guys are familiar with this film, then you should watch this because it's a really great metaphor. If not, go watch the movie or read the book first, whatever you're gonna do. Then come back and watch this video. Now, the movie's main character is Andy Dufresne, and the guy gets stuck in prison. Now, prison to me, it changes his life and everything. Makes him learn a lot of stuff about people and how things really work with people. And prison to me can be like our past lives. What we are now, sometimes we feel like we're in a prison. Like I say, I'm in a prison right now. Now, when you're deciding, it takes years and years of all this living in the prison and abuse and everything to decide that you just want to break free of it, and you just want to have to get through all this stuff and just get it out and get out of that old life. And that's what he did. He knew everything was wrong. He knew he was never going to get out, even though there was evidence saying he could get out and stuff. They wouldn't do it. And so he found a way, and he worked for it through years and years. If you watch the movie, you find out for years he was working on a way to get out. That means if you're losing weight, you've been working on a diet to get it out. If you're, a new lifestyle, or you have addiction problems, you go to meetings and stuff to get out, or therapy to get out. There's different things, but it takes work. Then there comes a process of doing all that work, and that's when you're going through the tunnel. In the movie, he breaks through the wall, and then he goes into this pipe, and crap everywhere. And he crawls through crap. Football fields, like 4 football fields long, of a pipe of crap. Now, to me, that I know it sounds weird, but it signifies changing your life and all the hard work you have to go through. You have to go through crap because you gotta go through working out. You have to go through pain, suffering, losing, all of their favorite things and stuff, trying to change. You have to go through, when you have addiction, withdrawal. You have to go to sickness. You have to go in hospitals or medicines or vitamins or all types of different things. Therapy, just aching things, muscle pains, back things, stuff like that. Anything you think of. But the thing is, too, is you can't give up. And in the movie, he, every few minutes, whatever, he'd get sick, he'd throw up, and then just keep going. And so that's what you gotta do. I'm not telling you to throw up. I'm telling you is to release everything. Take a deep breath, realize what's going on, let all of your emotions out, and then keep going, because you cannot give up. And you just keep going and going, and every time you feel like it's just becoming overwhelming, you just let the emotions go. Just take your deep breaths, you let your crap, you puke, whatever, and then you keep going like he did. And then finally he came out, and it was raining upon him. And that's freedom. Your freedom would rain upon you. Your new life is what you worked for, your goals. And that's what he did, and he became a free man. And like in the movie, excuse my language, but Morgan Freeman character Red said, Andy Dufresne The only man to crawl through 4 miles of shit and come out clean. And that's what he did. He came out clean because he came out a pure man. He did no wrong. He deserved his freedom. He gave it to himself. And that's what you can do. You can give yourself freedom. You can come outside clean, and then you can just let the freedom rain down on you and have a new life. Look for your goals. He became a fisherman. He had a boat and all that stuff, so you can do that too. So read the book, watch the movie again, think about your life. Be Andy. That's what I'm telling you. Be Andy. So that's just, I'm telling you, you're going through a lot of stuff in life. You've got to keep going for it. Now this video in particular was for a couple people, Galaxy Cat. This is, for you, King Human, with your, with depression and stuff you've been going through. My friend Lex, and some other people have been telling me they've been depressed. Watch this, and if you haven't seen the movie, go see it. If you, or go rent it. If you haven't, read the book. If you like to read books instead, but crawl through your crap, puke up the stuff when you feel crappy inside, and get your asses going. Get out there and clean yourselves up and have a good life and be who you want to be. Alright? You can do it. Never give up. Never give up. God bless y'all.